Alright, good morning. Back on tower. If you think I come into these videos with a plan, let me just, sorely disappoint you. I never have a plan. We all know how this goes, right? I start up in the plaza, I go in the arcade, I check stack them, I walk out, I go, I don't know what I want to do, and then I go to the game world, or I move to, the casino or billiards, then I go over, maybe typing derby or trivia. It's very formulaic, and at this point, honestly, I just kind of accept the fact that, I have my formula. My formula is comfortable. It is what I do. Anyways, let's go check and see what the scores on Stack'em right now are. Let's see, I just need to know. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. See, I'm improving. I'm recovering. I am reforming. Let's do trivia. Because normally I would see that and go, you know what, I'll give it one shot. But actually, let me give Super Hoopers one quick shot. It's not going to go well. But I might as well. But hello, how is everybody watching doing? I know, we're not having a live talk, so nobody can really respond in real time. Nor are most people gonna really comment, and I mean, that's fine too, I always say I just kind of do this kind of clear my mind and just, keep myself busy. Not much new with me still. I'm still pretty heavy on my diet. Today is day 12 of my diet. I think I only covered it in my last video, actually. But right now I'm doing intermittent fasting. I'm doing an 18-6, so no eating for 18 hours, and I do all my meals in a 6-hour period. I'm also limited to 12 to 1,300 calories a day, and I've been pretty strict about it. I think I went over by 12 calories one day. I think was my worst. So I've been pretty good about it. I have not really been weighing myself. I actually just weighed myself for the first time today. I even weighed myself before I started, because I don't want to feel super demotivated. But I know I kind of know my weight is. I'm trying to lose about 40 to 50 pounds, and I think it's probably doable, 4 or 5 months, if I kind of keep the exercise up and stick to my current regimen. So it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna try doing it. You do get very hungry doing this, but what can you do? I'd rather have my health and not die early. So I'd rather keep my weight under control instead of letting myself constantly balloon. I'm Willy Wonka and the chocolate factory, and I ate whatever the thing is that turned people into balls. Don't want to be that, so I'm gonna just do my best. I'm gonna kind of do some cardio, watch some Netflix stuff every day, and keep up with this. See what happens. I've been going very clean. Fastest land animal? I mean, cheetah goes 60, right? Which means it's not gonna be the cheetah, but we're gonna do it anyways. Oh, it is the cheetah. Yeah, we're gonna keep up with it. At least I hope so. Name of the currency, that's bells. Sweet, dude. I'm feeling good at trivia right now. I'll talk more once we get through this. If soccer is called football in England, what is American football called in England? It's called American football. I know how this works. Pablo Picasso is one of the founding founders of Cubism. Yep. Dude, we're doing good. The card game Munchkin won the 2001 Origins Award for Best Traditional Card Game. That sounds right. Yep, Munchkin's around then. Yeah. The anime 7 Deadly Sins was the name of one of the sins. Sakura just sounds so Japanese and right, which means it could be Ayano. Damn, Diane. I should have went with the one that just was out of place. BMW M GmbH is a subsidiary of BMW AG that focuses on car performance. I guess true. That just didn't. I did too many trues, I feel like. So I was like, it can't be another one. What team did England beat to win in the 1966 World Cup final? If you're doing World Cup 1966, West Germany. Okay, I don't know. I know nothing about soccer or football, whatever the hell you want to call it. First Chancellor of a United Germany in 1871. Otto von Bismarck. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Longest shared border in the world can be found between which two nations? Russia, China, Canada, United States. It's about 3,000. Chile, Argentina's pretty long, but not that long. India, Pakistan's not that long. Russia, China is pretty big. But I think it's Canada and US. Yeah. Not bad. That was good trivia. I'll take that. Hell yeah, man. What do we currently got going on? We have target practice in 44 seconds. Should we do target practice? I don't see why not, but yeah. Yeah, sticking to the diet, gonna watch some Netflix shows, and just do cardio as I watch, and just kind of like try and keep up with stuff. Because I got a long road ahead, and there's much delicious food I would love to eat again. So, I'm very determined to kind of lose the weight, this time. But, I've been watching, Sweet Home on Netflix, which, is, I don't know if it's only on Netflix. I think it's Netflix original, but it's a Korean thing. Where everyone's kind of like an apartment block as like the apocalypse happens, and people don't turn into zombies. No. People are turning into freaking monsters, and it's so entertaining. The CGI is, a bit weak, but I'm going on episode 3 now. I'm really enjoying it, and I don't really get to watch like many shows anymore. But I'm making time to watch this one and catch it because I'm very curious like where they're going with it. Wow, my aim sucks. There we go. I was like, where'd the targets go, yo? There they are. There's one. It's kind of like spawning, like you don't even like know where they go. Good shit. I feel like they're spawning them in, like, way slower than normal, though. Maybe it's just a me thing. Like, maybe they aren't being slow? I don't know. But it feels like it's slow. But I could be wrong, I'm human. Sometimes I'm wrong, unless it's trivia. In which case, I'm pretty much 70% right. Hell yeah, dude. Wish I get like slightly higher streaks in this though, but I just feel like they're not spawning stuff in quick enough. Yeah, Sweet Home's pretty good. I'm gonna keep up with it. I just watched Blair Witch 2016. I was putting it off for years because I heard it was not too good, but upon like actually watching it myself, I thought it was a pretty cool like retelling of the first Blair Witch, with like a more modern take on it. I didn't like everything they did in it, but I kind of appreciated it. I don't want to say it was scarier than the first Blair Witch, but the first Blair Witch wasn't really scary. But I just took like a slightly different approach to what Blair Witch is. Because the first like original Blair Witch is so much about like what you can't see. And in that movie you literally don't see anything, but they kind of like bring you the fear by like just basic human emotions just kind of going rampant in that film. The 2016 one though, it's a lot more visual. Like there's a lot more like visual horror to it. It's still like a lot of like the unknown look, what you can't see, but they kind of like spice it up a bit by giving you some stuff that you can see. And I kind of appreciated that take. I don't know like which one I like more. Probably the original, because this new one had like a lot of jump scare horror going for it, which I don't mind, but I don't think it's like really fitting of Blair Witch myself. I still appreciate it for like what it was. That was a good film to kind of chill out and watch. That was not bad. Good target practice, dude. Not bad at all. Sweet. But yeah, now I just gotta keep going Sweet Home and then like start another series. I really want to watch that series on Detention, because I really loved the game Detention, and I know the series on Netflix is based on that. And to me, like, Detention was like one of the better like indie horror games to ever come out. And that developer later went on to make the game Devotion, which I'm very lucky enough to own, because that game got pulled like within 2 days probably. If you don't know Devotion by name, I think a lot of people kind of know of it though, because it was the game that the Chinese government really hated, because there was like an Easter egg that called like Jai. How do you say his name? I don't want to like butcher his name, but Mr. Leader of China. They kind of like equated him to like Winnie the Pooh, and the Chinese people got very angry, and the game got pulled and all that. It was a big controversy, like really silly controversy, I think, but whatever. I digress. But yeah, the developers that made Devotion also made that game. Or rather, Detention also made Devotion, and like their game Detention got like the Netflix series. And maybe one day, maybe we'll see like Devotion get reworked or like re-released finally, and get like put back up on storefronts, and like maybe like a series on that would be made, because they have a knack for making a really fun kind of like horror story. Really fun. I love it. So I'm kind of like hoping that that company gets a lot more recognition. I'm just rambling at this point because I realized I went to bowling, and bowling is a very long grind. So I got to keep like the talks kind of going for 10 frames. Unless I get like a lot of strikes, and like it won't be a big deal. But we know me. I'm gonna miss a lot. You know? It is what it is. See, like I missed there. That's fine. That's just how it be, you know? But yeah. Alright, so let's get you over here. Ooh, that was crooked. That's fine. Anything big I gotta talk about? This is like just something that's not even important, but you know what? If we're just gonna sit here and ramble, and by we're, I mean I turned my Sega Saturn back on for the first time in like 2 months to start up a playthrough of Mega Man X4 on stream. I think I could like replace the capacitors on it, and I have no idea like how to solder or change out capacitors. But ooh, nice strike. The console's like having like visual problems. Like if the console gets going and it runs for like 10-15 minutes and I restart it, like this weird graphical artifacting's gone because it makes like all the text look like really jaggy. And I'm just talking to like a bunch of like Sega enthusiasts like on Discord, because like this big like Sega Discord called like SegaNet, and apparently it's like the capacitors are going bad. I really don't know how to change these. I'm gonna have to learn because I love my Saturn, and my Saturn's like all modded up. So I need to. I need to protect my investment, but I'm very annoyed because my Saturns like have just been breaking. I have 2 of them, and there's been like non-stop issues, and it makes me so sad because I love the console. But yeah, what can you do? All right. Now let's go up here. I don't even need to like do a spin. That seems good. We don't need no spin. You know what I'm actually getting into now? I'm getting into PS1 collecting. I'm not buying a lot because I got all my collecting that I really want to get done last year. For those who don't know, I'm a very big video game collector. Like that's the one thing I collect. I have a pretty sizable collection of several thousand games now. And like I've just been kind of like filling in the gaps in my collection for the last bit. Last year I went really crazy getting a lot of PSP stuff, and getting hooked up with like Saturn stuff. Although I mainly did like SD card like mods for my Saturn, so I didn't really buy too much. And Xbox, I bought a bunch of games, and I also got like a hard modded one, so I didn't really buy a ton. And I've also been filling out my PS3 collection for a bit. Like I've just been kind of like filling in like these random console gaps that are kind of affordable still. And now I kind of like want to fill in some PS1 gaps, but I don't think I'm going to go too crazy with it, because PS1 emulation's already so good, that I don't really feel like I need to preserve it as much, like with like physical copies. And because I actually already had like a pretty sizable collection for PS1 as it was, it's just I gotta kind of go hunt it up. But I bought like this, I just bought like a lot of like random fill-in titles. I bought Driver 1 and 2, because I lost my copies of Driver 1 and 2. Don't know where they are, and I really wanted to play them again, and they were cheap. I bought like this skydiving game for some reason. I bought a copy of NFL Game Day 99. Now you're probably saying, why would you go on eBay and buy a copy of NFL Game Day 99? Who wants sport games anyways? I really enjoy Game Day 99. I don't know why. It's definitely a nostalgia thing, but like that is one of the football games I loved playing growing up. Before like the 2K series really took off, I liked that. I liked Quarterback Club 97. Then Blitz. But I kind of like put Blitz like in its own category. And then Tecmo Super Bowl. But then like once ESPN NFL 2K4 and 5 came out, I was all in with those. Oh, and I also liked NFL Fever back in the day. I thought that series was pretty good. Like I liked a lot of different like little football series, but Game Day 99 was like my pride and joy on the PS1. It was so good, dude. So I picked that up. I got like some, I forget the name of it. It was just a random puzzle game. It was packed in with another game I bought. And I believe I bought 2 Extreme and a Wheel of Fortune game. Like, nothing major. It was just, like, a bunch of, like, what most people kind of consider, like, shovelware and driver. But I kind of like my, like, you know, like, more throwaway games that people, like, would usually just kind of look at and just be like, eh, who wants that? I'm kind of into that stuff. If you kind of go, like, into my Let's Plays I've done on this channel, you can kind of tell, like, I've done stuff like Haze and Turning Point. So it's like, I like my, like, lower budget, like, not as, like, well-regarded games. Because why not, you know? Because I always feel like there's just, like, something to, like, enjoy, like, in most games. And I'm determined to, like, find something in these games. Damn. Thought I had it. You know, this is not a very good bowl, but you know what? We tried. We definitely tried. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, no strike. Alright, at least I can, like, spare it out. If I get, like, a strike on top of that, maybe I can, like, be, like, a nice 140, but I doubt I'll get the strike. I just gotta spare this. Boom. Just go nice and slow. That is going towards the gutter. I hate this. Yeah, buddy, let's do it. And hut. And a little bit of spin. We're gonna get at least like a 135 here, I think. Of course we finish it up with a 710. Why wouldn't I? 139? Yeah, almost 140. I'll take it. For my standards in bowling in this game, which there really is no standard, I'm so bad at it. I'm cool with it. Ooh, Booze Bash is coming up. Where's my ranking on Booze Bash? Booze Bash. Leaderboards, minigames, Booze Bash. Yeah, I gotta get the boozing on, dude. If I want to be top 50, I need a lot more booze. Out of curiosity, though, wait, I'm 1,764 right now. 1,764. Let's see what I can bring myself to after one more go of Booze Bash. We'll see. Booze Bash is kind of tricky for me to get the points in because, you know, you kind of get super drunk and... So, yeah, it's a tricky thing. This is like a nice little Plaza video, though. I kind of thought I was going to go into Game Worlds and stuff, but nah, man. Alright. Beautiful. I'll take a 5x in Booze Bash. I'll gladly take a 5x, dude. Hell yeah. Nailing this. So nailing this. Oh. Oh. Lovely. Hey, I got a X4 there? Damn, dude. Hopefully, like, the leaderboards, like, update right away, too. I'm very curious, like, how much I can go up after one Booze Bash. And I'm getting, like, a few thousand points here, so... I'm liking my chances. Although it does surprise me that people subject themselves to, like, millions of points in Booze Bash, because, my god, the headache. By all accounts, this should bring me to 20k, over 20k overall, at the rate I'm at. Oh. Okay. Oh crap, I thought like it was actually done. It's not done. It's never done, dude. But I hate like when I zoom myself out of the stage. Although I assume most people would not like doing that. Alright. In a way though, I kinda like wish like the minigame Plaza like always kinda yeah, like this like little minigame pad, like game or not, like I kinda like wish it would let you stand up here and just kinda zoom around. Just be fun to have like a little zip station, you know? Just by default. Practice zipping around. Have fun doing some cool movement, I guess. Why not? Almost 5K, not bad. Okay, let's die, because I don't want to look at that any longer. I wonder, I don't think the leaderboard is going to update that fast, right? You never know. Oh, they did. Wow, I jumped up like 500 spots, dude. Not bad. Number 50 is going to be mine soon enough. And by that I mean it's probably never going to be mine. For like 20 minutes CP, let's do one more thing. Let's just do our typing derby. And we'll wrap it up. Let's see how my my typing reflexes are. Get like my knuckles all cracked. I know some people hate that sound, but you know what? You gotta get loosey-goosey, you know? Last few times I've done this, I've got close to 100 words per minute, or just over. I think I like maxed out like 114 on one of the videos, something like that. But as always during typing derby, I get dead-ass quiet as I type around, dude. You need the focus. Okay, here we go. Really? This is awful. What is this gonna be, like 80? 93? Yeah, that felt awful. That was a bad typing derby. Ugh. A lot of those were my mistakes. Usually it's like typing derby fucked up, but that time it was a lot of my fuck-ups. I missed like a comma and I just kept missing quotation for some reason. But we good. I feel like that's a nice little tower episode, nice little chat. But yeah, as I said like last video, like whenever the mood strikes me, I'll keep recording tower, but until I add like a few more things in, tower video is probably going to be a little bit more sporadic at the moment, unless, you know, like Arcade Phase 2 or Casino Phase 2 comes out, then I'll probably get a couple of videos out of those, but right now I'm pretty content just kind of chilling around doing the same old, same old. And I might just kind of like venture into like other different little Let's Plays on my channel, stuff like I want to cover on my stream, but I just don't have time. Games like that. So, until there's some more stuff, I'll just kind of sporadically hop on here and record here and there. Because I still genuinely love this game. I just kind of feel like I've done it all at the moment. Unless I like want to really grind out some achievements and ball rates and mini golf like I do every now and then. But right now I'm not in the mood for that. So I'll catch you guys for tower whenever I catch you. And if I catch you like in a non-tower video and you decide to watch one of those, awesome. But I'm going to call it here. So thank you guys very much for watching. As always, y'all have a great day. And toodles, y'all.